This was the entrance to hell, but when the gatekeeper scanned him, the system showed he belonged to heaven.
천국인. 아니, 천국 가셔야 되는 분이 왜 여기로 오셨어요?
그냥 사람들 내리길래 따라 내렸는데 지금.
그럴 수가 없는데.
The gatekeeper told him that the white door led to heaven and urged him to leave this place full of sinners. The man walked straight through the crowd, drawing the curiosity of everyone around him. Under their watchful eyes, he pulled the door open and stepped into heaven. Seeing the path to heaven right before them, all the sinners rushed toward the door, but the door had already turned black, and what awaited them was a sea of fire. The sinners were terrified and could only return to the line under the gatekeeper's urging. An 80-year-old man stepped forward. He had never killed anyone, yet the system labeled him a murderer.
저 사람을 안 죽였는데요?
네가 안 죽였지. 네 혓바닥이 죽였지. 그것도 몇십 명. 발설줘.
Although he had never killed with his own hands, he had been a scammer in life. Many people had taken their own lives because of his fraud. His punishment was to have his tongue cut out. Then 3 students arrived at the gate. They are all perpetrators of school violence.
아니요, 그냥 장난친 거예요.
됐다, 교환 줘.
The 3 bullies were immediately dragged to the screaming hell. When it was time for punishment, they were still blaming each other. The judge shoved them in without hesitation. Suddenly, a woman claimed she had been kind her whole life and had never harmed anyone. The judge then played a video from a female celebrity's life. She had taken her own life because she couldn't endure the vicious online harassment and attacks. The judge of hell tied these people together. Suddenly, a giant keyboard fell from the sky. The judge stepped forward and smashed their heads like typing on keys.
이게 바로 신지옥이다.
When the scanner checked another man, the gatekeeper was disgusted. He turned out to be a child abuser. He was sent straight to the frozen hell. Only the worst of the worst were sent there. They did not face death, but endless torment worse than death. A couple arrived at the entrance. They were about to be thrown into the shared punishment hell. The man argued that being in love wasn't a crime.
사랑은 죄가 아니지. 불륜이 죄지. 중합지옥!
But both of them had violated moral boundaries. They were locked in a small dark room. Just as they felt relieved to be together, a set of spikes suddenly appeared and slowly moved toward them. The man immediately pushed the woman in front of him as a shield. Then a married couple arrived at the gate. The mother cried, saying their child was missing. They looked pitiful, but when the machine scanned them, the result was still hell. They were dragged before the judge. The man insisted they had never harmed anyone.
살인한 적이 없다. 아이가 마지막으로 무슨 얘기 했는지 들어볼래요?
The judge played a recording. It turned out that when the 2 of them killed themselves, they took the child with them.
엄마, 아빠, 나 살고 싶어요.
Adults think they can treat their children however they want, but children are not their property. They were only born through their parents. They are independent individuals. Just then, I arrived at the gate, but the system